right? You probably have a bunch of like shitty status updates, right? Like, you probably do, like waiting for some Indian guy to say something kind of funny. And then you have to like your own status in case somebody comments, so you get email alerts on it. I know. I'm telling you, I guarantee you 32 likes. Just found out what urinal cake is. The first word will be from your family going, what the fuck are you doing in a boy's bathroom? You might, I'm seriously updated. I have my phone over there. Well, I'll like it. I'll tell everybody on my Facebook to like it. Make that shit go viral. Talking about potatoes. Fuck. Okay. Jaeger shit. All right. Hey, let's talk about something happier, man. I got pulled over about 2 weeks ago. Yo, this has happened in Houston. In Dallas, there's a cop standing on the shoulder of the freeway. He's got his motorcycle right next to him. I drive by, he points at me, he does this. They do that down here? Cop points you? No? Maybe just Dallas.
They chase you down.
Oh, they chase you down? We can afford cars here. I don't know what country you live in where the cop has wheelies. What the fuck? No, but literally, he's standing there, there's a motorcycle right here, and he does this. I'm driving by, he does this. I didn't know how to react. I reacted the same way I do whenever anybody points at me. I'm like, I did all that at 75 miles an hour, but a very pivotal moment. Anyway, so he pulls me over. He gives me the ticket, gets on his motorcycle, gives me the ticket, drives off on his motorcycle. My friend goes, "It's a good thing you didn't have warrants. He would have arrested you and taken me to jail." How? I just hold him from behind. I've been a bad boy, huh?
Oh, God.
I hate cops, man. Fucking hate cops. You know why I hate cops? They talk in their own cop lingo. They get mad that we don't know their lingo. What the fuck is that? You ever seen those signs? No parking, no standing? You know what standing is? That's when you're sitting in your car waiting to pick somebody up. That's what the police call standing. So if you get a ticket for standing, you don't know what standing is. How confusing is that conversation? Like, so roll down your window and have to write you a ticket for standing. I was standing earlier at Starbucks. Why don't you write me a ticket then? Because, sir, you're standing now. Fucker, you're standing. Have you never watched Sesame Street? What's the most confusing, embarrassing thing? You got to go to court in 2 weeks and fight the ticket, right? Sir, please take the stand. Okay, wait a second. No, you want me to stand in the stand or sit in the stand? Because I ain't falling for that shit again. That's my problem, man. I take things way too literally, man. I could never be a cowboy in the Wild West. First off, Indian cowboy, fucking ironic. Secondly, somebody challenged me to a duel at high noon. I'm like, I know what noon is. What's high noon? Is that like 420? I don't even know how to fix a car. My dad never taught me how to be a man. I don't know. If my car breaks down, I just pop open the hood and stare. That's all I know. That's all I see anybody else doing inside the room, staring. I can stare with them. Tire's flat. I'm staring inside the hood. I'm like, it's gotta get like a straw and blow some air in. I could pop open the hood. There could be 2 dead monkeys right there. I'd be like, well, that's clearly the problem. Those monkeys are dead. We need some live monkeys to get this party started. Call my dad, asking for advice. Fuck, he ain't doing shit. Dad, car broke down again. Oh, you forget to feed the monkeys? They're trying to outlaw texting and driving, man, down here. I'm not worried about it because I bought a laptop. Well, emailing and driving ain't illegal? Shit. How do we have all the technology when it comes to computers and cell phones and cameras, but we can't make one fucking ceiling fan doesn't shake when you turn it on high? You guys ever notice that? Every ceiling fan I've ever had my whole life has 3 settings: low, medium, epileptic seizure. Right? Nobody in this room's scared by it. We're just watching TV. It's right here. We're like, oh, this is awesome, man. It's like being in a blender upside down. This is awesome. Your microwave starts shaking when you turn it on high. You grab your shit and run. You'd be like, fuck that bagel bite. I don't think my ceiling fan even wants to be a ceiling fan. I think he wants to be a light fixture. Because the chain to turn on the ceiling fan is always, the turn of the light is always like 10 feet long. The chain to turn on the ceiling fan, it's like an inch, it's like an Audi belly button. It's like this big. You gotta tickle it just to get shit going. I'm this high up, I might as well spin the blades myself. Turn it into like a white trash wheel of fortune. You know what I mean? I think the same guy who made the settings on my ceiling fan made the settings on my toaster. Light, medium, dark. I'm dark. According to my toaster, I'm fucking medium. That's disgusting, man. That tastes terrible. I don't want my toast as dark as me. Ugh. I like my toast like I like my jelly beans, not black. Here's the funny thing. Some people always get scared to laugh at me saying the word's not black because they think it sounds racist. But in this joke, if you think I'm being racist, that means you think black people are made from black jelly beans. And they're not. Just like Asian people aren't made from yellow starburst. And brown people aren't made from M&Ms. M&M doesn't stand for me and the Mexicans. It's a stretch, but anyway, okay. I was watching that show Bizarre Foods, man. You guys see Bizarre Foods, Travel Channel? It is kind of gross, right? It's kind of weird. This episode he was in Ethiopia eating a deer penis.
What?
Yeah, deer penis, unattached. But it's good with urinal cake on it. He's the only one eating it though. Everyone in Ethiopia is not. They're pointing and laughing at him. And at that point I realized in America we call that show Bizarre Foods. In Ethiopia they call it Punked. Okay? I want to cook Indian food, but man, fuck. Yeah, well, technically anything I cook is Indian food. I want to cook actual food from the motherland. You guys have it here, man. You know the problem with Indian food? We all know what the problem is with Indian food. There's an aroma that radiates for miles and miles. Woo. When I was a little kid, that's who we used to find in our relatives' houses, My dad would just roll down the car window, take a lift. Take a lift. Like that was our fucking GPS, you know what I mean? Like, in 2.2 miles, take a right. Hold on a second, I can't smell it anymore. Recalculating. Fucker's funny, man. I love him, man. He's 73, man. That is a gangster age, man. He's at that age where about getting new kinds of diseases, like he's worried about getting diabetes, but he doesn't call it diabetes, he calls it diabetics. I didn't know this, caused me last week freaking out. I said, Paul, I am so scared, I don't want the diabetics. Like, then don't invite him over. Why don't you build a fence out of Skittles? Sorry. My dad never said he's loved me. My dad came in and said goodbye to me. You know what my dad says when I visit him? Nice knowing you. So my dad actually said, nice knowing you, Paul. It's the last shit you want to hear when you get dropped off at the airport. Hey, Pops, are you playing at something? How about you tell me what flight not to get on? How about that? I don't know. I think whenever an airplane crashes, that particular airline should have to reset all their flight numbers back to 0, okay? That dude knows what I'm talking about. Let's say I watch the news in like 3 days. You show up at the airport, you're now boarding. Ooh, watch out. Watch out. Let's see, we're here. Let's try it again. Let's say you show up at the airport. You hear now boarding Delta Flight 1. You're like, fuck, what happened yesterday? You know what I mean? But how's the flight attendant even keep their cool when the plane's about to crash? What could you possibly say to the passengers, right? If you could pull out your tickets, see their destination where it says Chicago, you might want to cross that out. And write in random cornfield in Iowa. Where's baggage claim? Everywhere. Yo, the last time I flew this morning, actually I had a guy tap me on my shoulder and he yelled at me. Told me to turn my iPod off because it was too loud. He yelled at me in front of all the passengers, really embarrassing. I turned around, it was a black guy. He was doing things that some black guys have done to me in the past. They think since I'm not black, they can be aggressive and yell at me, and I'll be all scared, intimidated, and back off. But I wasn't scared, I didn't back off. You know why? Black guys are intimidating on the ground. I'm a brown man on a plane. This is where I intimidate. Like the sky is my hood. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know if I'm listening to Maroon 5 or Instructions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm scared of terrorism too. Here's the thing, I don't freak out when I fly. Because ever since I was a little kid, I was always taught to be calm in an emergency, okay? Every fire drill I ever had in elementary school, the teacher always made us get a single file line. You guys remember that? School's in flames. A single file line, okay? Alphabetical, fuck. My last name is Varghese. How racist is that, you know what I mean? Because you got kids with white names, like last names like Adams, Barnes, Baxter's, Carpenters, out the front door. Me and the kids Wong and Wang, completely fucked. We lost another valedictorian. Stupid. I'm an adult. I don't know if you guys are adults. Kind of, right? Asian adult. I don't act like an adult, though. I don't do adult things. I don't make shopping lists, grocery lists. I know it's time to get new deodorant when the plastic edges start scraping the inside. Am I right? Right? Am I right?
Yep, that's true.
Yo, even then, I don't go to the store. I go to the kitchen, get a knife, scoop it out, spread it like mustard. You guys do that?
No.
2 more weeks after this shit. Thought I was the only one that did that shit. That's funny. You do it? You do it too? Oh, you got to, man. Fuck, man, I don't even know. Here's the thing. I don't even know how to hang around other dudes, man. All my friends are girls, man. I have one guy friend named Rob. We're in the movie theater. I sit in the chair right next to him. He goes, "Shit, I don't want to look gay." Moves 2 seats down. I'm like, "Fuck, how am I going to hold your hand from here, bro?" I'm trying to explain to Rob the fact there are 2 grown men sitting next to each other in a movie theater doesn't make us look gay. The fact that we're watching Eat, Pray, Love makes us look fucking gay. I can't even afford to take women out for dinner. It's way too expensive, ladies. I'll take you out for breakfast. Fuck yeah, way cheaper, man. Rich people wine and dine. I juice and seduce. Okay? I'll take you to IHOP. That's how I fucking roll, man. They got pictures of food on the menu. Problem is, I already know what an omelet looks like. I know what a chocolate chip pancake looks like. You ever been to a Korean restaurant? Shit, there's no pictures of food on the menu at a Korean restaurant. There's no English either, just those Korean symbols. Now I got to order for my date. I'm like, fuck. She will take the sideways comb on fire. And what do you recommend, the bubble with feet or the half-finished game of hangman? So I ordered the half-finished game of hangman. Turns out it's fucking chocolate chip pancakes. Who knew? I was a K-hop, right? Dumb. Stupid. As for chopsticks, the guy goes, 1? Yes, I would like 1 fucking chopstick. I'm ordering Cheerios, that's what I'm doing. I want to get a dog to keep me company, that's my thing. I want to get a dog. I don't know what kind of dog to get, man, because I love big dogs, I love small dogs, but I hate the big angry dog. Everybody has that friend or relative has a dog that tries to kill you every time you come over. You ever notice the second you get scared, it's always your fault? It's never the dogs, right? It's like, Paul, what's the matter? You don't like dogs? Like, I love dogs, but yours is loading a gun. Oh, look, he just threw up gang signs with his paw. He can smell fear because he's fucking causing fear. That's why he smells it. That's why he smells it. I had a friend tell me one time, don't wear dark colors, they'll think you're an intruder. Hey, this shit doesn't rub off. You know how this works? Fuck a cat, I ain't getting a cat. Cats suck, they have no ambition.
What?
Anybody ever met a cat with a job? No. Right? Am I right? Dogs have all the jobs. Rescue dogs, seeing eye dogs, drug-sniffing dogs. You'll never see a drug-sniffing cat. Never. You've seen how crazy they get off catnip. Can you imagine cocaine? If you think about it, cats are just like drug addicts. They sleep all day, gone all night. Always have way more kids than anybody could ever take care of.
Oh my God.
That joke was brought to you by Maury. All right. People get ass tight and scared when you talk about race. Here's the thing. People who are of a race, we don't give a shit. We don't, because we're raised around this shit. You realize that we all know every country judges off of skin color. You travel every country. I was in India 8 years ago. This light-skinned Indian guy came up to me. He said, since I'm dark-skinned Indian, he thinks I'm less educated, not as intelligent. Which means he thinks I was born light-skinned. And every time I failed the test, I dropped a fucking shade. I must be half retarded with this complexion. Shit. You know? But here's the thing. If we quit judging people off of skin color, we're start judging people off of weight. Okay? Yeah, I know. We do it now. When's the last time you saw a really fat president? Like Notorious B.I.G. fat, like that. You know what I'm talking about? It was around the time of the Depression. People were broke and starving. They saw a fat candidate. They were like, well, obviously he knows something we don't. Shit. Maybe he'll tell us where the cookies are. Fuck.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right. But that's when we looked up to the president. Now we make fun of whoever's in office. Some fat dude walked up now, I'm running for president. Man, bro, you haven't ran for shit in a long time. It's the truth, right?
It's so true.
Only marathons you know are I Love Lucy. They aren't real. You got Air Force One, Air Force Two. You can't propose. I'm trying to sneak that in real quick. You can't propose to fix world hunger when you look like the #1 cause of world hunger. The closest a fat guy will ever get to the White House is if he's in the cabinet. The pantry, wherever they keep the fucking Oreos. The closest fat fuck will ever get there. That's why I think it's funny when people say they hate the president. You realize nobody actually hates him in this country. They just disagree with what he's doing. Hate's a different word. You've seen the Middle East. Those countries over there, those motherfuckers hate their president. You guys know the difference? Like here we have a poll. to measure the president's approval rating. If you're in the Middle East and you want to know your approval rating, you just look outside the window of your palace and you see 10,000 people setting cars on fire, throwing rocks at a tank. Good fucking chance you're in the low teens. You know what I mean? Think about that. You know how mad you gotta be to throw a rock at a tank?
It's fucking true though, right?
We all know paper beats rock. Tank really fucking beats rock, okay? I think it's funny. I had a lot of friends who used to think that thought when Obama just got elected, there was gonna be a race war, white people versus black people, and that scared the shit out of me because I'm brown. Like, fucking, what team am I on? You know what I mean? Like, shirts or skins? You know, what am I, the referee? I don't know what the fuck I am. I don't know. I wish my people had a month though, man. Like, Black History Month. We're never gonna get a month. I realize that. There's never in my life. I'm never gonna see a Brown History Month. Not enough brown people have done anything significant enough in U.S. history to fill a month. We'd be stretching for names by day 3. Be like, on this day in brown history, we honor Aladdin. My people ain't done shit. On a global level, no. We won the gold medal in the Olympics in 2008. We won it, check this out, we won it in air rifle shooting. Yeah, I'm conflicted. In my head, I'm like, thanks a lot, India, dude. Everybody in the world already thinks all brown people are terrorists, as is. Now you just won first place in a sniper competition? Oh. That was our first gold medal in 24 years. 24 fucking years. So you know they didn't have the Indian national anthem ready to go. They're like, holy fuck, India won? Shit, hurry up, get on iTunes, download something Indian. Like, all right, boss. I got Jungle Book soundtrack. And now the Indian national anthem.
Oh my god.
For those of y'all not laughing, that is not the Indian national anthem. So you know, don't walk by an Indian guy on campus and sing that song because he will whoop your fucking ass. Or his tie will start doing this. Shit. That's why I think it's funny when people say the country's falling apart. You guys realize the country's not falling apart compared to other countries. We're just struggling. You know what falling apart is? Other countries fly over in planes and drop us food. Okay, that's when we've hit rock bottom, okay? And I'm spoiled. I'd be out there like, come on, jalapeno poppers. Let's do this. Don't forget the ranch. My thing is, if you think the country sucks, pack your shit and flee. People from Vietnam did. They fled here. Nobody in this room would ever flee to Vietnam, okay? We'd be there one day, be like, wait a second, you guys don't have a Krispy Kreme? And then fly right back. We don't even know how to flee, right? I don't know how to flee. Other people swim through rivers and make boats. I make flight reservations, that's what I do. I'll flee first class, and I'll do it on Southwest Airlines where friends flee free. Get some frequent fleer mouse. Here's the weird thing. Rednecks hate Barack Obama the most, and they have no excuse not to flee. Their homes are mobile. Yo, we don't even have time to flee. We're too busy updating on Facebook and Twitter. You think Mexicans in Mexico update their Facebook status before they come over here? Carlos Gonzalez is sneaking into America. Border Patrol likes this status. Yo, here's the main reason nobody's ever fled the United States. We all know deep down, even when this country sucks, it's still better than every other country. You know, we have a $1 menu. That's feed the children prices. You know? For 37 cents a day, you can feed the child from Africa. Yeah, but for 62 cents more.